Hi guys, and welcome back to a new maintenance video. This time I'm going to be trying out a new product. It's 303 Aerospace Protectant. When I say it's a new product, it's new to me. It's been on the market for quite a long time. I've heard lots of good things about this. It's really highly rated, so I thought I'd get myself some and give it a go. It's for protecting vinyl, rubber and plastic parts. It gives it the ultimate UV protection, helps prevent fading and cracking, it repels dust, lint and staining, and it restores lost colour and lustre. So I recently gave the front end of my van a bit of an overhaul. I replaced the trap rod ends, the lower ball joints, the anti-roll bar drop links, and a little while ago I replaced the prop shaft centre bearings. All of these parts have rubber components such as bushes, rubber seals, things like that, and I'm going to be using some of this 303 Aerospace Protectant to spray them up today and give them that layer of protection, and hopefully that will prevent premature cracking and deterioration of the rubber. It will just help keep it nice and supple. There's so many rubber components on a vehicle, such as the tyres, you've got hoses in the engine bay, your door seals. You might take a look at the price of this stuff and think, hell no, that's way too expensive, but I think it'll be worth it in the long run. If it does what it says on the bottle and it's going to protect those rubber parts and prevent premature failure, then it's going to save me a lot of money in the long run. Just a quick one before I get started. If you find value in the content, please give it a big thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm, and if you click that subscribe button and the little alarm bell, you'll get notifications when I post new videos. Cheers guys! So the first place I'm going to start is underneath the bonnet. What a great place to start. So under the bonnet you've got loads of rubber components, you've got rubber hoses. Here's ones that I installed for my oil catch can. So I'm just going to get some of this protectant, just put a small spray on there, and then I've got a microfiber cloth and I'm just going to wipe that clean. That looks great. You can see this hose at the front here, I've just given that coating and I haven't done the one at the back, so let's give that a spray and see how it looks. On my old van I've got this rubber intake hose, just going to give that a spray up and a little wipe over. Not only does it protect the rubber, but it makes it look like new. Working our way around, we've got our rubber radiator hoses, let's give those a spray up. You've also got your rubber belts. You know what? I'm going to give those a spray as well. Maybe not my timing belt, but my auxiliary belt. I'm just going to give that a little spray up. And my power steering pump belt. Sorry guys, I almost forgot to mention about health and safety. It is an eye irritant and a potential skin irritant, so be sure to wear safety glasses and gloves. So to give you all the best viewing experience, I'm going to be taking the wheels off, but you could quite easily do this from just climbing under the vehicle. So let's go over the suspension and steering components that we can spray up with our 303. Here we have the track rod end rubber boot, and that's to keep the grease in and stop any dust and dirt getting in there. If this becomes cracked, it will let dirt in and it will wear your ball joint down. So let's give that a good spray up. Here we have our anti-roll bar drop link. It's got a rubber component inside here and a rubber bush on the bottom here. The reason I replaced this in the first place was because this rubber bush was all cracked and perished. So we've just replaced this with a new one, so let's give it a spray up. And inside here. At the back here we have our steering rack gaiter. Let's give that a spray. Within the spring I've got a rubber bump stop. Let's give that a little spray. The lower control arm has rubber bushes inside here. So let's spray in there. I've just turned the wheel and the other rubber bush is up in there. Let's give that a spray. The lower ball joint rubber boot, again that's to stop dirt and debris getting inside the ball joint and wearing it down. The rubber brake hose. Got your rubber engine mounts. And get to the other side of the control arm bushes there. The anti-roll bar support bushes, they're rubber. And same on the other side. Spray in there. Once you're happy you've coated all your rubber components, just give it a light wipe off with a microfiber cloth. So when I first got my van, I had to replace a couple of the tyres because all the walls were really cracked. It was a bit of a shame really, because there was still loads of tread left on the tyres. I think this is a common problem for camper vans, especially ones that don't get used all year round. So in order to avoid that happening again, I'm going to be spraying a bit of 303 protectant on the tyres. Ultimate UV protection for rubber. Don't forget your tyre valve stems. Underneath the vehicle you've got your prop shaft centre bearings. This rubber donut, give that a good spray. Your exhaust hanger rubbers. So on the rear axle we've got our anti-roll bar bushes in here. Just give those a little spray. We've got our bump stops up there. Our rear shock absorbers. With rubber bushes in there. Our leaf springs. Give those bushes a nice spray. Same on the other side. Don't forget your door seals. The top of your struts. So there we go, that's my experience using the 303 Aerospace Protectant. I'd say it's a really good product and well worth buying. It's really versatile, you can use it for so many different applications. You can use it on plastic, rubber, vinyl, leather, all sorts. And it's made my tyres look like new without leaving a horrible greasy film over them. I've used just over half a bottle on the van, so it doesn't go very far, but I would say if you can splash out, go for a larger bottle and you may get a better price per litre. I'll put a link to this in the description below so you can buy it through my affiliate link if you want to support the channel. Now the car's getting a bit jealous, so I'm going to go use up the rest of this on the car, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. Right, just to show you it's the same on my car. There's a few more rubber components here. So my anti-roll bar drop links. My CV joint boot. These little rubber dust covers on the calipers. The brake hose. Now I'm just going to go turn the wheel to get to the other side. By turning the wheel we can get to the track rod end, the CV joint, steering rack, rubber gaiter. Don't forget your lower ball joint. Look how small that is compared to my van's one. Lovely. And I can do the same on the other side. It's great for cleaning plastic engine covers. So one bottle was just enough to do my car and the van. I'll definitely be getting some more of this. It recommends on the bottle that you reapply it every 3 to 5 weeks for maximum UV protection. I'm probably going to be reapplying this once a year. Every time the car or van's due its service, probably get some of this and just spray it over all the rubber bits.